striking to see the member for Halton Price and Howden and the Right Honourable Member for Sutton Coldfield beetling off together. It's almost certainly a conspiracy, but probably a conspiracy in the public interest, I feel sure. Diane Abbott.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I'd like to congratulate my right honourable friend, the member for Tottenham, for securing this important urgent question. The whole House knows that the Windrush generation was let down by successive governments, Labour and Conservative. But with this derisory compensation scheme, the Windrush generation has been let down once again. And I would draw to the attention of the House that although I did get early sight of the Home Secretary's statement on April the 3rd, I was not provided with early sight of the scheme rules, and I appreciate the opportunity to question the Minister on them today. First of all, I would say that this scheme compares very unfavourably with the Criminal Injuries Compensation Scheme. The Criminal Injuries Compensation Scheme is awards under that scheme are aligned with compensation for loss under common law. Claimants are also allowed a statutory right of appeal of awards. They are also allowed legal aid for those appeals. None of this is true in any meaningful sense. In the case of the Windrush victims, how can the Minister possibly justify this? On this side, we believe the Home Office must pay for losses actually incurred. For instance, claimants will be paid just £1,264 for denial of access to child benefits. This is easy to quantify what people would have lost altogether. Why can't they get that exact sum of money back plus interest? There's only £500 for denial of access to free healthcare. But again, easy to quantify where people had to access private healthcare. Why can't they get that money back? On awards, the scheme provides compensation for detention. However, in the forced imprisonment case of Sapkota versus Secretary of State for the Home Department, the courts upheld three common law principles. Detention is more traumatic for a person of good character. A higher rate of compensation is payable for the first hour. Historic damages awarded in precedent cases must be adjusted and uplifted to present-day values. The Deputy High Court judge in this case awarded Mr Sapkota £24,000. This proposed scheme provides nothing like these common law damages. And the amounts offered for wrongful denial of access to higher education are pitiful. The scheme offers just £500, but all the research shows that the lifetime benefit of access to higher education is counted in tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. This scheme is shoddy, unfair and unjust. Ministers did not make all the information available to Her Majesty's opposition when we had initially the response to were able to respond to the scheme. Some might say, I won't say that ministers were attempting to conceal the reality of the derisory nature of their scheme. Above all, the Home Secretary said there was no cap. These tariffs are a cap. We are asking ministers, even at this late stage, to review these unfair tariffs, to remove the cap and give this generation the justice they deserve.